Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Whitehall, the heart of the British state. Now listen, that is the old Admiralty building. That is where Nelson used to go and get his instructions and learn how and where he was to meet the French in battle. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey everyone, I'm Dan Snow, I'm the history guy. I'm just walking today through the city of London, well, through the Whitehall on the way to Westminster in the heart of London. Check this out. Good morning everyone. That is the old Admiralty building. As I say, that's where Nelson's body lay in state when he returned from the Battle of Trafalgar. And there is Nelson's column. Trafalgar Square, the National Gallery behind. It's all happening, lady. Thank you for sharing. Good morning. Hello everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Whitehall. This was the old War Office here. This massive building here was built so the British Armed Forces could have more office space when Britain was running the biggest empire on earth, when it was fighting innumerable wars during Queen Victoria's reign. It was all happening from here. The corner office there is where Eisenhower and Montgomery met to finalise the plans for D-Day in the Second World War. All very exciting things happened there. The old War Office building, now about probably been sold by the government. It's going to turn into a hotel or something. So very different history for that now. This is Whitehall. This used to be the Palace of Whitehall, where the Tudor and Stuart kings would run the kingdom from. It's now obviously been heavily remodeled. That's Horse Guards. That used to be where the British Army is from. There we go. KB Friendly, thank you for sharing. Would you stay there overnight, Dan? I sure would. Hello, Transmigrate, thank you for sharing. You're very kind, guys. Now there we go, we got the Horse Guards. There's the oldest regiment, well, the most senior regiment in the British Army there, the Life Guards, in their red tunics, their breastplates. They guard Her Majesty the Queen, and that's Horse Guards. That's where, again, decisions taken in there changed the history of the world. So there's Trafalgar Square down there again, guys. Thanks for sharing, Kit Noir. Thanks for sharing, Pebble Del Mar. Thank you for sharing. I wish you were here too, KB. There's Spencer Comden, the Duke of Devonshire. I don't know why he's there, but he just is. Right, let's go and have a look at Banksing House. Here we go. Banksing House is the only remaining part of the Stuarts. Thanks for sharing, guys. Timmy, thanks for sharing. Dawn Bartlett, thanks for sharing. Red Luna Pixie, as always, Red Luna Pixie. This is the oldest part of, well, the remaining part of the Palace of Whitehall, where the Tudor and Stuart, well, the Stuart kings used to run the kingdom. That's Banksing House, absolutely beautiful. And out of this window here, King Charles came on a January morning in 1649. When the hell was it? Anyway, it's 1649, I can't remember what time of year it was. And it was like, it's cold, I knew that. Came out of here and he had his head chopped off. King Charles had his head chopped off. He was tried for treason and he was killed right here. Now, people dipped their handkerchief in his blood and he was, that was it. England was a republic. Hello in India, how you doing? In Britain was a republic, in England was a republic. He was replaced by, eventually, Oliver Cromwell. And then eventually, though, 1660, his son came back and his son lived in the palace all around me now. Demolished, lots of it was demolished, sadly, turned into this big thoroughfare. That's the Ministry of Defence there. Let's go taken over from the old War Office, really. Let's go and have a look at these statues. I like these statues. Field Marshal the Viscount Slim, the great commander of British forces in Burma and the East, one of the greatest generals in British history, arguably the greatest general to come out of the Second World War. Controversial there, guys. Alan Brooke. Now this man you may not have heard of, but he's one of the most important men in, the most important generals in World War II. He was Churchill's senior general, in fact. He was chief of the Imperial General Staff, and his job was to keep Winston Churchill under control. Churchill was a brilliant man in many ways, but he had loads of really, really crazy ideas, and this man's job was to keep his crazy ideas, to tame him and to harness him and stop him doing crazy stuff. And that's the difference.